This isn't my place. Well, it kind of is. Hi, my name is Julian Strayhorn, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't had the opportunity, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be notified for future videos. So if you haven't noticed right now, I'm in a new space. I just recently moved and I have been slowly unpacking my life. And one of the things that I've been stumbling upon as I've been unpacking are a lot of my books. And one of the biggest things about being a nerd, especially a comic book nerd, is that I collect a lot of different books. I collect design books, I collect art of books, I collect anime art books as well, and along the lines of comic books. And today I want to give you a peek of what I've collected over some times. And one of the books that I wanted to show you is something that I got a couple of weeks ago. And I want to show you the art of Guardians of the Galaxy. Did I just say Guardians? Guardians of the Galaxy. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so this is Guardians of the Galaxy, Art of. Sometimes I collect new film books every now and again. This one piqued my interest, especially from all the commercials that I saw. So I was like, why not get it? And the artist that I follow on Instagram, Andy Park, he does a lot of the concept work for most of all the Marvel movies, and his work is just super awesome. So it comes with I guess you would call these leaflets or inserts books, and let's see if we can take it out. Nice. So it shows the group. You got Rocket, Baby Groot, Gamora, Star-Lord, Drax the Destroyer. Spoiler warning. This army right here are the gosh, what's the name? The name escapes me as of right now. But I thought this was pretty interesting. Kind of gives you the set tone of the movie, and then on the back gives you Mantis, Ego, played by Kurt Russell, Yondu, and Nebula. And I think this is like the scenery of Ego, the Living Planet, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the movie, is a beautiful setting. Overall, the book, Sovereign, duh. It basically just gives you so much of like the ideas, the costume work, some of the where they were going with in terms of making. I just love the digital art paintings of Rocket, and then the visual breakdown of how they arrive to Baby Groot, and you get some of the facial expressions, and you get like kind of almost like the visual breakdown of like how they arrived to that point, because it's like you can see more sketches here, and it works out pretty well to what they finally arrived to. So this was actually pretty good. Again, you get to see some more of the landscapes. You see more of the Sovereign, like what James Gunn really envisioned, and what some of these artists actually envisioned of these characters. Because out of all the Marvel movies, honestly speaking, I think Guardians of the Galaxy as a series has a very unique look. It almost reminds me of The Fifth Element, and I think the same director is doing Valerian and the Thousand Planets. I'm gonna go see that movie. I'll probably get the book for that one as well. But again, this for any 3D artists or digital painters, man, I highly recommend this book. This definitely gives you a good breakdown of like how ideas come about, especially with storyboarding. I see that with storyboarding, especially for a movie, they like to lay it across. I know for some in anime, they like to do the stacking method, and I've been told it's the best way to convey action shots. So, and this is coming from someone who works in the industry. But again, Taserface. At least I think it is. I think it's Taserface. It's supposed to sound menacing. This character is actually one of the Guardians of the Galaxy 3000. It's kind of pretty cool that they introduced that character. This one, Kruger. For those that don't know, he's like the next Sorcerer Supreme in another universe. But I don't know how they brought this character in, but I don't recall seeing him. I'm pretty sure he's in the behind the scenes footage or has been left on the cutting room floor. But again, this movie is pretty interesting. I highly recommend this. Even though I'm an illustrator / designer and I work basically in vectors or Photoshop form, I still think that looking at these books allows you to come up with different ideas and really look at, others' take on how their process works, and really just, explore different modes of color. I mean, there's a reason why Skittles is a sponsor of Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, you can just see that, with all the shapes and colors here, this is actually pretty good, So, but I think this will conclude this video. Definitely comment below and tell me what's in your stash. This is probably be part of a series, and it probably won't be consecutive, but probably like once a month, just show you my art stash, my design stash as well, and just gives you more of a glimpse into what I read and what I think is cool to me. But make sure you hit that subscribe button and keep on grinding.